Well, hello and welcome to Knife Delights. It's time for another 2 for Tuesday. Yep, that easy open tag that I invite all channels to participate in. Just grab a couple knives and talk about them. And that's what I've done here today. I got two great knives here we're going to talk about. They've both been reviewed before on the channel, but hey, let's break them out and take another look at them. So what do we have? We have the Kabar model 3189, and it is made in China. And we have this beauty. This is a Imperial Frontier, and it is the P-IV in stainless steel, made by Imperial. Frontier is a line that was put out by Imperial, and this is an advertising knife, Union Pacific. And one thing I keep forgetting to mention on this knife, it's called the All Americans, and we'll get into that in just a minute here. I want to point out right off the get-go, this knife here was a wonderful gift from CB Tactical, and if you don't know it, he just hit 1,000 subs. I don't know, I can't remember when his giveaway is, but check out CB Tactical's channel. I'll put a link to his channel below. You might still have a chance to enter into his giveaway. So congratulations, CB. Well-deserved honor hitting them 1,000 subs. CB's just a wonderful guy, a wonderful member of the community. So check his channel out. Another great channel, and this was a gift from Randy over at Randy's WSG. What a knife, what a gift. Thank you, Randy. He's got a terrific channel. I'll put his channel link in the description box below. Make sure you head over and check out Randy's WSG. Just another fantastic guy. We got so many wonderful members in this community. It's just fantastic. Now, both of these knives, you can see the DNA here. What does this remind you of? Well, of course, the Buck 110 Folding Hunter. And before I go any further on these two knives, I want to make a minor correction. I just did a video on this 125 OT, and it is a liner lock. And I talked about how it had the DNA from a Buck 110. Turns out I got things kind of backwards. I guess Case came out with a Folding Hunter very similar to this back in the 1920s. So I kind of got things backwards. So perhaps the Buck 110 has the DNA of these former Folding Hunters. The old timer version came out, I believe it was in 1972 or so. But there were like Folding Hunter slip joint knives, at least as far back as the 1920s that I know of. So, having said all that, sorry for that correction. But yes, the Buck 110 did revolutionize the folding knife industry, hunter knife industry, in that it improved the backlock on it. And boy, it has just set the standard. And there have been so many companies throughout the years that have mimicked the Buck 110. Not only in a full-size folding hunter such as these, but all of the little lockbacks that you see these days pretty much are inspired by the Buck 110. So we'll just take a couple ganders here on this Kabar, which is still available, I believe. And it comes in about 8 3/4 inches overall. And we have this old Imperial, and it looks like it's right around 8 1/2 inches. So very similar. Now they both have clip point blades. And the Frontier looks like it comes in at 3 3/4. Cutting edge of about 3 1/4, somewhere in there. And this looks like a blade length of 3 5/8 or so. And cutting edge of about 3 1/2. So just a little bit more cutting edge on this one. This one has a really long nail nick to it. And this has your traditional nail nick in it right there. The Kabar does come with dual thumb studs and jimping on top of the blade. And we look at the Frontier, and it is smooth. but they're both, you know, a fantastic clip point blade. There is this one appears to be just a little bit wider, a little more belly to it. We'll check this out here real quick. And yep, what is that, about 5/8 of an inch wide, roughly, and just under 5/8, so slightly wider it looks like. This one is brand new, this one is used, so I don't know if some of it's been sharpened off. I don't see a sharpening choil on it, but again, maybe it's been sharpened down some. We can see here on the Kabar, it does have a sharpening choil on it. Got hollow grind here, and a flat grind here. Now, in doing some research here, I was trying to find some more information about this particular model online. I can find examples of the P-IV model, but they all come in wood inlays here instead of this checkered inlay, and they don't again have the all-American shield in there. So this must have been maybe a special run. I am not sure. They are not available anymore. I checked under the new Imperial lines, the new Schrade Imperial that's made by Taylor Brands. I do not see that they're making any large lockbacks such as this one. Again, this Kabar is made in China, and I'll post the price up on there. I think they're still available. This one is more modern. As you can see, it's got a pocket clip on it. It does have a lanyard hole where the Frontier does not. And it has, I wouldn't call it checkering, but kind of a roughish inlay there to help. I don't know. I'll have to look up what that material is, but, you know, helps give you a better grip. I'm not a big fan of pocket clips usually, but this one, when it folds into my hand, I don't feel it. I don't feel it. And that's one of my biggest gripes against pocket clips is it's uncomfortable on the inside of your hand when you're holding it. So the pocket clip is reversible. And let me see. This would be a tip down carry. Now, this Imperial Frontier is kind of a beast of a knife. As you can see, it's much wider, and it just feels heavier in the hand. But let's break the scale out here just real quick. See if we can get a weight on both of these. Should have had this ready to go, right? Okay. Here we got 6.8 ounces on the Imperial Frontier, 6.8. And 5.9. So this one is about 1 ounce less. Now, since it has a pocket clip on it, you can see, I don't know, this would take up quite a bit of space in your front pocket. Maybe you'd want to carry it in your back pocket, or if you wear cargo pants and you have the cargo pockets, maybe you could clip it down in there. But to me, this is just too large of a knife to clip into the front pocket. I don't like all that real estate being taken up. On this one here, you can see we've got the adjustable pivots, and on the Imperial, they are not adjustable. Just riveted in there, pinned in there. This is a pretty good knife. It is comfortable in the hand. Nice jimping up there. Nice blade shape. And take a look at that factory grind on it. Looks pretty even. And again, I don't know the difference in the two steels between these two knives. It's kind of hard to compare when, you know, like this one's still available. This one is not available anymore. But I just thought you might like a little bit of a look here at a couple classic Buck 110 clones. And I really love the Frontier line. What a line of knives by Imperial. So there you have it. We'll wrap it up. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please hit that subscribe button if you find value in my videos. Please help the channel grow. And once again, check out CB Tactical and Randy's WSG. So until next time, have a very delightful day.